has it been, Galacticos? We can't even remember the last time we did an Ask RG. A lot of you have been asking for it. We just, haven't had the time, but now we do. So here it is. We're back with the Ask RG. You send us your questions and we'll answer.
Answer them, and especially welcome for the new Galacticos who have been subscribed, because we've been upping our subscribers. So thank you, welcome. You write us, we answer.
And y'all need to keep subscribing.
Y'all need to keep subscribing.
So let's go with the questions.
Perfect. Okay, let's go. So we've got from Wal Abu Hussein.
From who?
Wow. I'm sorry. What would the reaction of all the Galacticos, which I happen to be a big member of, if we didn't win any championships this season? Would you still support Sisu? And will you maintain the same spirit that you have now?
Okay, let's go by parts. Well, if we didn't win anything this season, it wouldn't be much of a, let's say, of a letdown.
No, because we've been preparing ourselves for this, right?
Yeah, I mean, 2 months ago or 3 months ago, you should see our videos. We were pretty sure we're not going to win anything. We're pretty down with all what was going on in the club and the performance on the pitch and off the pitch by the club. So, kind of thinking about winning a title is kind of a new thing for us in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes.
So no, we wouldn't be very disappointed, and would we be less
supportive of Sisu?
Supportive of Sisu? No, not at all.
Not at all.
And the less energy or
and maintain the same spirit that we have now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If anything, I think I'm more supportive of Sisu for the upcoming season, and I'm more excited for what he can do if we give him the leeway. We can sign some new players this season. So I'm actually more excited for next season than I'm excited for the end of this season, but excited at the prospects of what could be.
Ah, I like that. That's good. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, the spirit would never change.
The spirit will never change. Moving on. Martinez, I'm so bad with names. Who is your Real Madrid player of the season? Martinez
Diugas.
Okay. You don't even know that that's pronounced that way.
I don't know.
Who is your Real Madrid player of the season thus far?
I'm gonna say, like in the heat of the current moment, we could take Cristiano maybe, but I'm gonna be coherent with the whole season. And I think the only guy that has always performed well,
I know he's gonna say,
is Keylor Navas.
Oh, I didn't think you were
I'm
gonna
gonna say my player of the season would be maybe Modric, but based on consistency and good performances, Sunday yes and Sunday no, Keylor Navas.
In and days out, our Keylor. I thought you were going to say Luka Modric. I think it's between Keylor Navas and Luka Modric, because he often shows up. I think 99% of the time, Luka Modric shows up.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to say to all my friends in Costa Rica, if you're watching this in Costa Rica, Keylor Navas is my Real Madrid player of the season.
Love you, Keylor. You already know that, though. Okay, moving on. From Daniel Carriage. Do you think that we underestimate Man City and their quality? They have a lot of good players and have developed a lot as a club since the last time we met them.
I think it's a good question, and I think there's again, 2 parts here: is the fans or the surroundings of the club, and then the actual club, the players and the coach. I think some of the fans are thinking that it's an easy draw. It's not going to be. I think we belong to the part of the fans that don't think that, don't underestimate Man City.
I fully respect Man City and the talent that they have up top. That's...
And they haven't had the greatest of seasons, but we haven't either. No. And, in a Champions League semi-final, anything can happen, and we don't. And I think for sure the players and Zidane don't underestimate them.
No.
We've been victims of kind of feeling happy of our luck in the draw before, and then, like last year, we thought, the best thing that could happen to us was playing Juventus, and they knocked us out. So I think we're learning.
We're learning. You always have to respect your opponent. Man City, because people are saying this is the easiest of the 4 teams, or the other 3 teams that we could have drawn. Okay, but I don't think, me personally, I'm not underestimating a Man City. I really think Agüero, now with De Bruyne, could present a lot.
Kevin De Bruyne!
He's awesome, and I think they could present a lot of problems for us. So.
Yeah, definitely. And when we played Bayern Munich, which apparently the toughest rival we could get, we beat them 4-0. So you never know. So no underestimating.
No, moving on. Thanks for that question. Okay, here it is from Calin120. This question is in Spanish, but I will translate for you. And this has nothing to do with football, but I want to answer it because this is my team. Do you guys think that the Warriors of Stephen Curry, are going to beat the record of Jordan with the Bulls now that he can ask any question?
Well, this is an old question because they've already beaten it. It's a 73-9, beating the 72-10 that stood for I don't know how many years.
But they do need to win the championship. And I think that the Warriors, we can repeat
You think?
on record. I know it.
Because that's the thing, like if they, they've beaten this record, but if they don't go on to win the title, the ring, it's kind of like, it's not that great of a
It's not
thing.
that important. We're gonna win. I have no doubts. Warriors, love you guys. Anyway,
Since
sorry.
Michael Jordan left, I've lost my interest in the NBA. So, I hope if that makes Ashley happy.
It makes me happy. I'm from Oakland. That's my team. I was a season ticket holder when I was a kid when they used to give away free chalupas if the Warriors scored 100 points. And everyone in the stadium would be screaming, chalupa, when they were getting near to 100. So, those are my days.
So Ashley's a Golden State Warrior.
I'm a Golden State Warrior, that I am. Okay, thanks for that question. Moving on, why don't you read this? Do you want this one? RMC.
RMC, Real Madrid, Chiclana, our friend from, I don't know if you're watching this in English, but it says, what kind of victory feels better for you, or do you prefer? 6-0, demolishing the other team, a tight 3-2, or a 1-0, winning at the last minute of the game?
I prefer winning in general. I don't know. I guess I do like a tight match where we play well and the competition's good, but also it's like one of those matches where I don't want it to be always like that. So I guess I'll go with the 6-0 demolishing.
I think, as I said before, it depends. Well, I said it in the Spanish video. I think it depends what kind of game is it. If you have a weak team coming for an exhibition game at the Bernabeu, you don't want to win 1-0 at the end.
No.
You want to win 10-0. If you're playing Barca in the final of the Champions League, then you just want to win. And it would be as pleasant to win 1-0 at the end or 6-0. So, I think it depends on the game. What do you prefer? Real Madrid, Chiclana?
Chiclana. Okay. Oh, I'm asking the same question from Real Madrid, Chiclana, but this has nothing to do with football. With these last videos, we've been shooting in interesting places in Madrid. Well, always we are. Where is the best place to relax and the best place that you can get something delicious to eat other than your house?
Well, I don't know if my house, you can get something delicious to eat, but it's a good question. Right now we're at the Plaza Santo Domingo. It's right off the Plaza del Callao, another very mythical landscape of the city. I'd say the best place to relax is probably the Retiro Park. There's a lot of spaces. Yeah, well, not this plaza. But I would say that the Retiro Park. Walk around there is beautiful. The best place to eat, I don't know.
The best place to eat, there's a million places to eat. I think it depends on what type of food you're looking for. But I think like a general neighborhood where you can find good tapas, good food is the neighborhood La Latina. They have like a street, Cava Baja, full of restaurants for
If you like Peruvian
tapeando.
food, go to a place called Mis Tradiciones. Beautiful food.
Oh,
If you're
like
looking for
Peruvian
that.
food.
So we hope if you ever come, you use our advice.
Retiro, I swear you'll feel like you can find a little place in the park with grass and trees and there's no people. And they have people walking around with bottles of water, selling it for you. It's like, how did you know I wanted this? It's amazing. Relaxing. Okay.
Next question.
Last question. Other than Cristiano Ronaldo, what other ex-Premier League player that Real Madrid has bought throughout the years has been your favorite?
That's a very good question. Thank you very much for that. We haven't really seen many players from the Premier League coming to Real Madrid. I remember the first thought that came to my mind was Steve McManaman, who was in the 9th in La Novena and had a good run with Real Madrid of the Galacticos. A little bit before the Galacticos, to be honest. Then we saw Michael Owen, but not in the prime of his career. Well, Xabi Alonso is not from the Premier League, but he consolidated as a player in Liverpool.
He came from the Premier League to Real Madrid and spent that would be my option, Xabi Alonso, because he formed a really important part of the team. He was sort of that holding center midfielder that we had been looking for in Casemiro.
And to give a shout out to our friends at Spurred On, who have provided us with some of our best players from the Premier League in the recent years. Gareth Bale,
Thanks,
who
guys.
it's not yet, the player we all expected him to be, but there's still time.
He has shining moments.
Personal favorite would be Luka Modric. So thank you, Spurred On, for giving us Luka Modric, and we hope you never get it back.
You'll never get him back. Not if I have anything to do with it.
She doesn't, but still. Well, Galacticos, we hope you enjoyed it. The Ask RG, we hope we answered. Again, I wanted to say this for such a long time. Sufficiently. And keep your questions coming at the Ask RG. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow in Vallecas.
In Vallecas, wait.